Welcome. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Here, Jay, in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Come on, Ed. Can I say it, please?
All right, if you must.
Yes. Trust the process.
It has been quite a process to get to this point, Jay. They have a squad here in Philadelphia. Won by Brooklyn. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Embiid. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Leads a bucket. Whoa, what a finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Simmons into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Joel Embiid. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. To Dinwiddie. The drive, right to the basket. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Butler to Anthony. Trying to cash in. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Has a chance, working hard on the glass. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Simmons with it. Down 4. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 2 of 4 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Butler. Beyond the arc for 3. Sharks with the board. It's a big finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Butler to bring it up. 10-6 our score. Here's a chance from long range. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that drop earlier, they could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
And he knocks it down, Jay. Simmons. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Substitutions. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Joel Embiid. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
And the nice finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Markelle Fultz to Redick. for three. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
To Dinwiddie. Oh, they called the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
And he finishes at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Brooklyn with the basketball. To Fareed. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Dinwiddie into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Fareed. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Short jumper stays out. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender.
Taking it up strong, Joel Embiid. Let's go Sixers.
They weren't really committed to getting out of the way,
man.
committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Joel Embiid at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Off the mark at the line. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Redick. From long range, J.J. Redick. 3 for 3 in this first half.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Simmons to Redick. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down by 1. That is great vision.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Entering the game for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 41, Jimmy Butler.
To Dinwiddie. Not that time. Fires the 3. And Mirotić the rebound. Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 3. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
From the painted area, won't go down. Embiid goes to the right side. To Butler. Lets it fly from long range, and Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot 3 is good.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
To Dinwiddie. Shot from the lane won't go. Gets it in the right corner. Redick. J.J. Redick. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. The shot blocked by Anthony.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Butler, and he buries it.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 20, Markelle Fultz.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Whoops, that won't go. Embiid to Anthony. Short jumper off the mark. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. Change of scenery, but how can Melo still impact a franchise?
It all starts with a mindset. It starts with embracing and accepting your new role. He is no longer a starter in this league. He's a guy that's going to need to be positive on the bench, bring in his shooting abilities off the bench, and also be a coach when he's on the floor. That's the next step in the evolution for Carmelo Anthony.
Over to the right side. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 8. Missed a wide open look. Embiid to Fultz. 4-3. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Butler to Fultz. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. Short jumper won't go down. Here's a chance from long range. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Dinwiddie into the front court. Now down 6. To Fareed. Off the assist.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Butler. Off the iron. No good. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Long key from three-quarters court, from beyond half court. Gets it to go from long distance. A fitting capper to the end of the first half. That's it for the first half. It's the Sixers out in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The 76ers are in a close game thus far. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Leads 3. To Butler for 3. Second effort. Embiid. Anthony. He drills the 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Butler missed it. Dinwiddie with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case two, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
To Fareed. It goes down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reaching fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Runner's good there.
And for the money Crab got, he better be a professional scorer, getting it done the hard way.
Butler to Simmons. Butler. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Nice pass to set things up. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team up by 1. Screen coming. Fine to shoot. From long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. To Simmons. Butler. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. New blood coming in for both sides. Oh, Ben Simmons. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
To Allen Crabbe. Stuffs it home.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
The pass set it all up.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Simmons. Embiid. Nets have it. Sixers have it. Great pass to set it up. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's now 4 for 6. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Simmons with it. His guys now down by a point. Goes to the right side. Anthony buries it. It's a three. Knowing Carmelo Anthony, the competitor, you know he wants to do the same things as he was doing 5 years ago. Can he?
Well, the answer easy is no. Your mind is telling you yes, but your body is saying the exact opposite. The next step for Carmelo Anthony is to understand that he needs to keep it simple. If he's a catch-and-shoot player, help provide spacing and open up that lane for other players to attack.
Fires the three. Tough shot. No good for Allen Crabbe.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from number 17.
Lets it fly from long range. That misses with 3 seconds left. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The 76ers have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
J.J. Redick is going to get a chance at 3 here for his career, 89%. First free throw is good. Second and 3 is good. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Now, I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Dinwiddie. And count the basket.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Fultz to Redick. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
4-3. That's what they brought it in for. Allen Crabbe hits the 3.
The one thing we know about Allen Crabbe, he's never afraid of the biggest moments, and there's never a shot he doesn't like. He's a gunner in the truest sense.
Beyond the arc for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Got a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Tough make through traffic.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Embiid says,
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
okay, they're lucky they get the ball back.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
For the Brooklyn Nets, number 31, Jarrett Allen.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
J.J. Redick. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
Easy path to the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Dinwiddie into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Into the game for Brooklyn, number 22, Karis LeVert.
Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. No good. To Butler. Has a look. The shot by Butler? No.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Cash is in for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
It's blocked by Allen.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 5. For 3. And it's Butler who grabs the rebound. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
And look out. Sixers call for time. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more.
Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Anthony. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Carmelo Anthony with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. You can count that one. 4-point play. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. from long range. Won't go down. Anthony. Deep right corner to Anthony. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Fires the three. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. Smith with it up top. Up a dozen. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Jimmy Butler has got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. Nope. First one does not go.
One time. Here we go.
Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers added a win with today's solid victory. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers, it wasn't a great performance by these guys. And unfortunately, we have video evidence. Viewer discretion advised. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Philadelphia 76ers did a fantastic job of closing out on the offensive boards. Even better, they were able to convert those opportunities into second chance points. These guys did an incredible job of being assertive once the ball was in the air.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.